Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 366 Days of Hope. My name is Pearl, and I'm here to share our next topic, which is protein shakes from a personal trainer's perspective. So, I did cover protein bars, and I get a lot of the same questions regarding protein shakes as well, which is should I do pre-workout protein shakes? Should I do post-workout protein shakes? Should I supplement with protein shakes, etc.? And my response is always, unless you are trying to bulk or you're supplementing it because you have a really, really poor diet, then I can understand doing protein shakes. Should you do it every day? Absolutely not. Should you do it every other day? I don't think so. And I'm going to tell you guys a few reasons why I believe this. One, if your protein shakes have a list on the back of the label where it just has a ton of vitamins and minerals, and a few of the protein shakes that I did actually look at the labels, I did notice there was like a huge long list, especially the ones where it's in powder form that you basically make at home yourself. Generally, they list a ton of vitamins and minerals in there, which sound like a great idea at first, but if you are the type of person who also takes multivitamins, you could be doing so much harm to your body because you could be over supplementing. On top of that, if it has a lot of fat soluble vitamins in there, you could be storing those fat solubles if you don't use them, which means because they get stored in the body, then if you are taking a multivitamin, you're doubling up possibly on those fat soluble vitamins, which then again can cause more harm to you if you have an overabundance of it in your system. On top of that, you could be affecting the different types of minerals that could be interacting with each other, which is to say, more doesn't necessarily mean it's great. Sometimes less is more, right? So if you have multiple vitamins that you are taking at the same time, you can actually deplete one, or it could be competing in the digestive system as to who gets access into your body. Because sometimes certain vitamins and minerals interact by having one, vitamin needs to be present to allow something else to open. And I talked extensively about this in my vitamin series, and I break it down with all the different vitamins that we have. So you're welcome to go check it out there. Other reason why I don't suggest people take protein shakes is because of the danger of proteins damaging the kidneys. If you have too much protein, the kidney can't filter it out. It's too difficult, and that can build up uric acid. And I had a client who was a kidney specialist, and I asked him one day, if you could tell people one thing about the health of your kidneys, what would it be? And he literally said to me, no joke, stop drinking protein shakes, stop protein bars. And I totally couldn't believe that he said that. I would have thought he would have said other things, but he said he gets thousands, especially women, because they say, it's very alluring for women to want to do protein shakes because, hey, it supplements for a meal. But on top of that, it says that, oh, you could lose weight. Well, the other effect of it is if you have too much protein, it can cause damage to the kidneys. And he says many of his clients were females, and he had to tell them to stop taking the protein shake because it affected their kidneys. And some of them had to be on dialysis because they've been doing it for too long. So that's a warning to you guys to be really mindful about intaking the protein shake. The only reason why I think protein shakes could be a benefit, and I really limit that when I say that, is if you are trying to bulk up, and many of my clients are not those clients. So I don't really recommend them to my clients. My clients are generally ones that want to maintain their lifestyle. We're working on mobility, flexibility, and we're not looking to get huge. When I looked at the label, they're basically a multivitamin in liquid form. And so if you are taking a multivitamin and a protein shake, you could be over supplementing. And that's why I'm very cautious about ever encouraging that. But on top of that, I also highly encourage people to live a whole foods, nutrient dense diet. And whatever that may be for any of my clients, I really try to encourage that. Yes, I prefer them to be plant-based if they can, but if they can't due to any compromises in their system and whatever complications that could be also to their medication, it is so much better if you can intake more of your nutrients through your mouth by mastication, because certain enzymes are actually produced when you chew your food compared to just drinking it. And also, again, it's not the same because that could be very processed and there's so much preservatives that are possibly put into it. If it's heated, then you lose a lot of your nutrients. Then you're going to have to add back those vitamins from a synthetic form. Again, when you think about all of these powders, think about where those things are coming from. How is it being produced, and how accurate are you to know what's in these packages? So if you're able to get it straight from the source and you can eat it and you have to cut it up, I would rather do that and encourage my clients to do that than take anything that's super easy. Mainly because I think it's going to fortify their body a lot better. Well, guys, with that said, may you live, thrive, and be healthy. Take care. Bye.